school.
Hello and welcome to CNN's News of the Absurd. I'm Jared Bellini and hey kids, sucks to be you because it's back to school time. I was a poor student. I was never real good with numbers or reading or making friends. But for some students in South Florida, it was almost time to head back to School.
What'd you call me?
school.
To most everyone, this is the proper English way to spell the word school. However, the Miami-Dade Public Works Department employee who painted this sign in the road isn't most everyone.
They should just go back to school. school.
Eventually, somebody noticed the incorrectly spelled street sign and the problem was fixed. However, it's just one more feather in the dunce cap that is the great state of Florida.
Really need the education because if the adults can't get spelling school right, what you think is going to benefit for the kids when they land all these teachers off?
But hey, mistakes do happen. In fact, I once spent an entire day convinced that the word of was spelled OV. That day, OF just didn't look right.
They trying to cut down on education, but they need more.
Now, kids, as you head back into the classroom, it's important to remember that first impressions count. So be mindful of that back-to-school outfit, because if you get a little too wild or unexpected, you might just grow up to be mayor.
I like looking in the mirror and seeing a fairly attractive woman looking back. If you discount the face, an amazing looking woman.
This is Stu Rasmussen, mayor of Silverton, Oregon. An individual who used to dress as a man, but just didn't feel right. So he got himself a big old set of honkers, and now he cruises around town in a dress. And for the most part, people are fine with that.
He's got nice legs. Better than mine.
But recently, Mayor Stu attended a youth leadership training meeting, and one local man wasn't amused.
I just think in a business setting, that's inappropriate, period. With or without a dress code, I don't think that's an appropriate business attire.
This should be a non-issue in Silverton. I mean, the town is used to me as I am.
Just like my coworkers are used to me.
I'm not saying it again. 5 feet at all times.
So Mayor Stu was shocked when the group filed a complaint about the way he was dressed, because according to city code, tank tops and miniskirts are inappropriate. It's a code Mayor Stu wants to change.
It's not my policies, it's not the intelligence and compassion that I bring to the job. They worry about what I'm wearing. I mean, how trivial, how trite.
But what makes this even more interesting is that the man in this group who took such offense to Mayor Stu's attire just so happens to be the man Mayor Stu beat in the election.
That could certainly be an undertone here.
Absolutely not. You know, politics is politics.
Indeed. Finally, I just want to remind each and every one of you to really buckle down and study hard. You may not realize it, but a good education can be important when it comes to someday landing a good job. Of course, you might also just have more fun as the lovable town drunk.
They arrest you and they take you to any county jail. They treat you like I'm telling you.
This is Robert. And this is the bulldozer he once plowed into his neighbor's property. Yes, Robert knows how to party.
All I want to say is, I want to be left alone.
Or maybe left with a large barnyard animal. Because there was also the time our hero wobbled onto a horse and fell off. Only to then somehow have the horse fall on him.
I got 11 pins in my ankle and my leg.
But it's his recent front-end loader joyride, which to the police really takes the cake, especially considering that he almost drove it into his own hardware store. Now, well, now he's in a bit of trouble. Charged with DUI, Robert has pled not guilty to the charges, But people still wonder if this front end loader incident will finally keep Robert off farm equipment.
Got to.
Yeah, I don't have no more keys.
Well, that's all for this back to school edition of News of the Absurd. I'm Jared Bellini, and I was an underachiever. Oh, we're twittering. However, it's just one more feather in the dunce hat. It's a dunce hat or a dunce cap?
Dunce cap.
Yeah, it should be dunce cap. Wow, there's some irony in there, isn't there?
Yes.
I'm not intelligent.